Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Theatical here. I'm going to remake a video that I've already done for the simple fact is that apparently I have talked too slow and I didn't get straight to the point. Apparently people don't want it to be a long process. They want to go in there, watch it for like 10 minutes and get out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to shorten this as best as possible, and hopefully you get the general idea. We're going to go over mastering aerials. So let's go ahead and get into the video. We're going to hop into free play, and there's also going to be training packs on the way. So where we're going to start off first is understanding without any arrow, which means if you're using arrow left or arrow right or even directional arrow, or non-directional arrow, like this one, I wouldn't use any of those yet, because if you're still not getting the hang of moving your car in the air, what we want to do is we want to go up into the air and kind of do this and get a feel of our sensitivity. And if you feel like it's too high, go to your settings, go to control, go to aerial sensitivity, and just go as low as you can where it's the most comfortable and controlling for you. So that's what I'm doing here. And I have it all the way down to 1. I wouldn't recommend 1 because it could mess you up. I'd probably recommend like 1.10 or 1.15. Perhaps 1.20. And I would just do this and learn muscle memory with feathering your boost in the air. And the reason why we would feather our boost is simply because, if we just hold our boost, it uses a lot of boost. And we don't want to do that. We want to save our boost so when we get a bad touch on the ball, we can easily still stay on the ball and whatnot. So just go to the air and just do this without any arrow and get a feel. And if you feel like you could stay in the air for quite a long time without hitting the ground, then you can move on to the next step. And that is simply by learning how to fast aerial. And how do you fast aerial? Well, it's simple. If I put this to a side view, if you hold the jump button, you get way much more height than tapping the jump button. So this is tapping the jump button. And this is holding the jump button. So you're like 2 times higher than tapping it. So the next step is when you hold your jump button, when you get to the top, when you hold your jump button, tilt your car up, and when you get to the top, press A again, which is your jump button. That could be X if you're on PlayStation, and whatever button you have bound to your computer, your mouse and keyboard. So after you get that, then you want to just drive forward and repeat. And it should look like this. And then after that, add in boost. And what you just saw here, which is what I'm doing, you will accidentally backflip, and that is A-okay. If you feel like you're doing it too often, it could be because of your dodge dead zone. I would recommend hiring that around 0.55 to 0.65, in between those. So here or here, in between them. So once you get the hang of doing that consistently, then we're gonna go into a training pack that would help you, and you can find it on the training browser. It'll be right here, Aerial Shot Paths. Now, from me helping another person on my Discord, he has told me that his shots are a bit different, or the whole training pack is a bit different, but it's still named and is by the same person. That's okay. So when you go into here, you just want to practice going into the air and getting familiar with moving your car towards the ball and just hitting it. I honestly don't care at the moment about how you hit it. I just want you to learn how to go up into the air and move your car around and be able to hit the ball consistently. So you're getting familiar with that. This is probably the fastest way that you can honestly get better at aerials, and I would recommend doing it. It will save you a lot of time, and you might see progress in like a week or two. It doesn't instantly come, but you'll definitely see it in a few days. So after you go through the training pack and you just go through all the shots and just get familiar with it without using any aero, then you could go on to the next step and go through the whole training pack as well. That training pack could take you around 30-45 minutes, but that's okay. I want you to spend at least an hour of training a day, and then maybe 30 minutes of if you want to do competitive. I recommend playing competitive than casual if you want to rank up, because you're playing against your own rank, and each rank you go up, it's going to be that same rank level. So there's going to be introducing you to newer opponents, new stuff, and that's going to help you. Ones will honestly not be everybody's favorite game mode, but it shows you mistakes that you make. You can get faster if you just play once. Now the next thing in aerials would be actually using your keybind of normal aerial, which means when you jump up and you hold it down, it doesn't move until you move your analog stick or your joystick. So if you're not already familiar with it, just get a feel for it by going into the air, kind of like how you did without it. But when you go to make a turn, you would use that to adjust yourself in the air, and those will be your micro adjustments. And you just go around the map doing so. And this is how you master your aerials. That's all you have to do. This is nothing dealing with arrow left or arrow right. This is just simply getting you familiar with going into the air, being able to have the free will of hitting the ball in the air. And this is the simplest that I can get it for a video for you guys to understand aerials. And if that's what you're struggling on, then this video is for you. I made it short so you guys can follow along, and it won't be so long. You don't have to spend all your fucking time trying to understand what the hell I'm talking about. So there you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.